Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of An Alien's Journey. Today we're going to be talking about the work and travel program and how likely or unlikely is that this program is going to be running or not this year, and what informations I got from US employers and what they are expecting for this summer. To make it clear from the beginning, work and travel, it's a cultural student exchange program which allows students all around the world to come in the United States for 3 months of summer and work here for a seasonal job. And like that they have the chance to understand the American culture, to make some money and travel all around United States, which is amazing. My first experience with United States was through a work and travel program back in 2015. I came in a small village in Wisconsin called Wisconsin Dells, which is like a tourist village 3 hours north from Chicago, Illinois. The job I came with was in a restaurant called Mac's Macaroni and Cheese Shop, which is a great restaurant, by the way. If you ever have the chance to go there, try it, because they have the best macaroni and cheese you will ever gonna eat. And after that, like most of the other students with work and travel, I got a second job, which was in a hotel. I was working a lot of hours, biking from one place to the other as fast as I could in order to be able to fit both schedules from both jobs. It was a very intense summer, but was a lot of fun, and I made a lot of friends, and I traveled all around USA, so it was amazing. And this year things are a little bit different with this pandemic, which involves lockdowns, people sheltered in place, and a lot of other measures in order to don't spread the virus. I've seen that a lot of people and friends of mine that are supposed to come this year in the United States with work and travel are very concerned about what's gonna happen and what they will do, because they already paid the money for the program. And this is why I got in touch with my previous employer from the restaurant from Wisconsin Dells, and I asked him what he thinks about this situation and what he thinks is gonna happen for the summer. Right now in USA the situation is pretty bad. You can see it all over the news that USA is on the top of the list for the numbers of infections and deaths and so on, and it's quite scary when you see that. And the entire country is under lockdown. All the non-essential businesses are closed or they are just doing delivery. A lot of you guys that are coming with work and travel are gonna work in the hospitality industry, which is taking a big hit from this lockdown, and people are not moving around, they are not spending that much, they are not going to restaurants, to bars. Right now at the restaurant I was talking with, only the managers are working, and it's only 1 man per day, because they are doing only takeout, only delivery, and it's very slow. The good news is that the work and travel program is gonna start in about 2 months for most of you, and this is still giving us time in order to have the situation back on track. White House Health Supervisor Dr. Fauci says last Sunday that the USA is showing a slowdown in the outbreak of the virus, and they are expecting to open some parts of the country by the beginning of May. And there are also some studies showing some kind of weather pattern for the outbreak of the virus. Seems like the virus is more likely to spread in certain kind of temperatures and weathers, and it's less likely that during the summer we're gonna see that many cases. I was speaking yesterday with my friend Alex from Wisconsin Dells, which is the general manager over 2 restaurants, and I asked him what is the situation over there and how they are expecting to be the summer. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to give me much information. He is kind of in the same uncertain territory as we all are. We are waiting for information from the government in order to see how this situation is gonna evolve. But he said he's all the time in touch with the sponsors and with work and travel agency, and until now doesn't seem to be any big change. The programs are still running, and probably if the situation is going to improve in the next 2 months, the programs are still going to be in place and students are going to be able to come to USA. But again, there is no certainty about it, and we cannot know anything for sure. And for now we can just estimate what could happen, what are the possibilities, and what is the most likely situation to happen. Worst case scenario is that USA is going to relax its social distancing measures at the beginning of May, when they will start to have a lot of other new cases again and a big outbreak and a lot of deaths, and they will be forced to lock down again and close all the non-essential businesses, and everybody have to stay home, and the travel from outside the country is still gonna be banned, and nobody could come in the country, and the program is gonna be cancelled and nobody is gonna come. But in my opinion, this situation is not very likely, because the economy is already nailed down, and there are a lot of people in this industry that are struggling with money. They are living paycheck to paycheck, and they are already staying home for like 1 month, and it's not possible to keep them home for 3-4 months, because there are gonna be people starving to death because they don't have money to pay them rent, them bills, them food, and so on. So this is not a very likely situation. And the situation number 2 is that they will open up the economy in May. The situation is going to be under control. They will be able to taste and trace the virus in order to contain it, and they are going to be able to keep the economy running. People are going to go on vacation and travel because they are so bored of staying so long in home, and now they want to go outside and spend time with their families. Everything is back to normal. Everybody is hanging out no more restriction. Everybody can travel wherever they want, and they're gonna go in vacation, they are gonna spend money are gonna circulate in the economy, you are gonna make money, and they are gonna make money, and the restaurants are gonna make money, and everybody's gonna be happy. We're gonna have a strong and growing economy, the virus is gonna be gone, and everything is gonna be fine. But this is also not very likely to happen because people are gonna be more careful how they spend their money. They're expecting to be an economic crisis, and USA has a high unemployment rate right now, so that means all those people who plan to go in vacation this summer, they will not go anywhere because they don't have a job, they don't have money, they are unsecured about their future. So that means less customer to the restaurants, to the hotel, and so on in all these vacation cities where usually the work and travel students are going. But what I think is more likely to happen is that there are gonna be also a lot of students that are not gonna come anymore because they are gonna be scared about this new virus and how deadly it is, and then when they will see the United States on top of the countries with the most infections and deaths and so on, they will be scared about it. They will say, oh no, I'm not going anywhere, I'm just gonna stay home, maybe next year I will wait for this situation to calm down. There are gonna be a lot of parents involved in this which are not gonna allow them children to go. So I think it's gonna be just a small fraction of the students that were intending to come to USA that are really gonna end up coming. And even if the Americans will be more careful with them spendings and how many vacations they will take, for sure there will be a lot of people traveling because they are bored of staying just home and they need at least one vacation per year. Most of the people are taking the vacation during the summer. And I think it's still gonna be business for restaurants and hotel and so on. And the problem is that they will struggle to find enough personnel, and it's very likely to be a kind of an auction on how much salary are people giving per hour. They are gonna give $15, $20 an hour just to get that student in order to have them restaurant working. But again, this is just my opinion on what I spoke with some of the people from the industry. We have to wait and see how things are gonna evolve. The Department of State is supposed to take a big decision about this on 11th May, and maybe we are gonna know better at that time. I'm quite optimistic about this. We are starting to understand better this virus and how to keep it contained and how to deal with it. I think during the summer the cases are going to be slowing down a lot. People are going to start traveling. There are still going to be some social distancing measures in place, and there is going to be a new normal. People are going to be more careful. You are going to have to clean a lot more the places people are dining in or bars. At the end of the day, it's going to be just your decision if you want to come or not. But if you want to come, I think there is going to be a lot of business for you, and maybe it's going to be the best summer for work and travel, and you're going to make a lot of money. But no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Thank you very much guys for watching. I hope I gave you a little bit of insight of what's going on over here and how are things going in United States. If you like this content, please hit the subscribe button. I will keep you updated with this situation, and it's gonna support my channel a lot. And if you feel like very generous today, please hit the like button and leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this and how you think is gonna evolve this situation. And see you next time. Bye.